dry, arid and supremely hot. We've touched down in Andhra Pradesh. With both Assembly and Lok Sabha elections happening at the same time, the political temperatures are soaring and almost matching up to the seething heat. Family feuds, personal barbs, even an attack on the Chief Minister. Andhra has seen it all.
Is there ever a possibility of you joining the YSRCP if Jagan Mohan Reddy tells you, let's settle this, why don't you come back?
No, that ship has sailed.
They have a lot of anger, jealousy, everything on me. I have nothing on them. I have nothing on them at all.
And the political action here is nice and karam. Andhra level spicy.
Karam dosa. Karam dosa. This is the famed Karam dosa. I hope it lives up to my expectations of being extra spicy.
Over the next 1 week, I'll travel through the state with standing day heat, the distances and much, much more. Join us on a cultural, culinary and of course political journey of Andhra. We're back and let's get this show on the road again.
Namaskaram. This is the Election Express in Andhra Pradesh. It's boiling hot, but that's not stopping us from getting this show on the road. And our first stop is in Rayalaseema in, you guessed it, YSR Kadapa. Now there's a reason I decided that our very first episode must be from this seat. And the reason for that is because there's a fight between one family in this very area. One family, but different parties. Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy is hoping to re-win from his seat of Pulivendula and thereby take forward his father's legacy as well from Pulivendula. But that's not the only seat he is eyeing. There's also the parliament seat of Kadapa and his cousin Avinash Reddy is fighting from there. So he's counting on voters essentially choosing his family. But even if voters choose for the Congress in Kadapa, they're still choosing the YSR family. And that's because Jagan's sister, YS Sharmila, Rajshekhar Reddy's bidda, his daughter, is fighting from the Congress ticket here in Kadapa. So three family members here, Jagan from Pulivendula, YS Sharmila and Avinash Reddy, who are fighting for the parliamentary seat. I often wonder, what would Rajshekhar Reddy think about what's playing out right now, about the feud in his family and the legacy fight within his family for what he stood for all that he's built here in Kadapa. There's no way I can get answers to that, but I can most definitely find out what the voters think. So let's go and do that.
YSR Kadapa, a district named after the erstwhile Chief Minister of United Andhra Pradesh. This dusty, nondescript town is witnessing the mother of all political battles. It's 45 plus degrees in the Rayalaseema town and the heat really zaps you.
It's about 8 a.m. Already burning hot here in Kadapa, 40 degrees plus. But Kadapa, and I'm here in the center of the city. I've learned from my Election Express Tamil Nadu that I need to show you guys the sights and sounds also of Kadapa. So I'm going to show you what Kadapa is famous for. Karam dosa. So we'll start off the day by having something spicy to accompany the hot weather as well. So let's go. special for the karam dosa. I love spice. I'm Telugu, so obviously. Sorry, I have to eat dosa the way it's supposed to be eaten. As beautiful as it looked earlier, I have to flatten. Enjoy with some spicy Andhra sambar. Perfect.
One more quick stop to gauge people's moods, and for my own selfish reasons of missing the familiar sights and sounds of the south, a beautiful flower market.
Let's move ahead and talk to some more people here selling some lovely flowers. Anna, ente idi? Okka chinna idi istara naki? Juttuki పెట్టేదికి ఇంత ఇచ్చు. గూగుల్ పే ఉందా? పేటిఎం ఉందా? పేటిఎం ఉందా? ఉంది కదా? ఫోన్ పే కదా? సెల్స్ ఎవ్రీవేర్. ఆన్లైన్ పేమెంట్స్ బూన్ ఫర్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ అస్. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి, మీరు కడపలో ఏం సమస్య ఉంది?
ఏం సమస్య ఏం చెప్పాలబ్బా, నీళ్లు రావడం లే సరిగా, నీళ్లు రావడం లే సరిగా.
ఇప్పుడు 5 years లో వైసీపీ ఏమో చేసినారా ఇక్కడ?
ఏం చేస్తున్నారు? చేసినారు. ఆ రోడ్లు వేసినారు, సర్కిళ్ళు వేసినారు, అంతే. ఏం చేసినారు? ముందు నీళ్లు కావాలా కదా తాగేదానికి.
He wants water. He says it's so basic and yet he says that's the one thing that we just don't have. అన్న మీరు చెప్పండి, ఏమిది?
చెప్పినారు కదా, అదే ఇంకా ఇంకా ఒకటే
నీళ్ళ.
అదే సమస్య.
మీకు ఇక్కడ నీళ్ళ ప్రాబ్లం ఉందా? లేకుంటే ఇక్కడ ఏమో చేసినారా, పని చేసినారా ఇక్కడ? మళ్ళీ మీరు ఎవరికి ఓటేస్తారు?
చూస్తాం, ఆ పొద్దు ఎట్లా ఉంటే అట్లా.
ఇంకా డిసైడ్ చేయలేదా? అది మీరు డైరెక్ట్ గా చెప్పేసినారే. షోయింగ్ మీ ద హ్యాండ్.
కాంగ్రెస్.
కాంగ్రెస్ కా? ఎందుకు? వైఎస్ షర్మిలాకి సపోర్ట్ చేస్తారా?
రానే వైఎస్ షర్మిల రావాలనే.
రాజశేఖర్ రెడ్డి బిడ్డ
రావాలనే.
మీరు
అందరూ
సేమా? ఇక్కడ రండి, ఇక్కడ రండి. వద్దా? यहाँ पे क्या क्या समस्या है, क्या चाहिए आपको डेवलपमेंट में? यहाँ पे
क्या डेवलपमेंट है मैडम? इधर पे रोड अच्छे है, पानी धूपकाले का महीना है, फुल धूप है तो भी
वो तो बोल रहे हैं पानी ही नहीं है।
कौन बोलते हैं मैडम?
वहाँ पे तो
ऐसा
शॉप
नहीं
अभी
मैडम।
लड़ाई नहीं शुरू करनी चाहिए।
लड़ाई क्या भी नहीं, थोड़ी एरिया ये आउटस्कट्स है ना, आउटस्कट्स में वेंचरा नाल के बेच के है, उधर पे घर बन गए, उधर पे कनेक्शन नहीं लिया अभी। कनेक्शन लिए तो आता उधर पे भी पानी। टाउन में आउट ऑफ ये बॉर्डर पूरा है ना, कड़पे में अच्छा है पानी, सब ठीक है मैडम। रोड्स अच्छे है, नवे बिरजा बनते हैं, पूरा अच्छा है मैडम। गरीब अच्छा जीते हैं इधर आंध्रा में, हमारे कड़पे में खासकर से अच्छा जीते हैं।
మీరు ఎవరికి ఓటు ఇస్తారు ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ?
ఏది మనకు బాగా నచ్చుతాదో,
ఎవరది?
ఫ్యూచర్ బాగుంటాదో
అదే ఎవరు
చెప్పకూడదు.
లేకుంటే ఎవరిది? ఇప్పుడు ఈ వైఎస్ఆర్సీపీ పని ఓకేనా ఇక్కడ?
రోడ్ల వరకు బాగుంది.
ఏమో చేసినారా ఇక్కడ కడపలో?
రోడ్లు అన్ని బాగుండాయి, ఫుడ్కు మాత్రం కష్టం ఉంది.
మీరు చెప్పండి, ఏం సమస్య ఉంది ఇక్కడ?
సమస్య అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్పారా, అంత సిటీ డెవలప్మెంట్ అయితే బాగుంది. సిటీ డెవలప్మెంట్ బాగుంది.
డెవలప్మెంట్ బాగుందా?
సిటీ డెవలప్మెంట్ అయితే బాగా చేశారు.
అట్లంటే వైసీపీ ఓటర్ కదా మీరు?
కాదు
కాదా?
కాదు.
ఎవరు?
నేను
షర్మిలనా, అవినాష్ రెడ్డియా, మాధవ్ రెడ్డియా?
మాధుర్ రెడ్డి.
మాధవ్ రెడ్డియేనా?
మాధుర్ రెడ్డి గారే.
అట్లా మీరు చెప్పండి, ఎవరు?
కాంగ్రెస్.
కాంగ్రెస్. వైఎస్ షర్మిల.
All right, let's get right down to the political action. Our first stop is a 45-minute drive from Kadapa to meet Avinash Reddy, cousin of Jagan Mohan Reddy and incumbent MP of Kadapa. He is currently also in the spotlight over a CBI investigation against him over the murder of his own uncle. That's right, Andhra family feuds are clearly quite nasty. Towering over everyone, including me, Avinash Reddy is seen meeting every resident along the streets of Maidukur, close to Kadapa town.
Okay, I'm on the campaign trail. I'm here, if you can see me. We cut across, talk to Avinash Reddy. He's doing a meet and greet, which he does every morning. Let me cut across. Avinash Reddy Garu, namaskaram. It's lovely to be in your town of Kadapa. How's the campaign going?
It's going on very good. People are receiving us very well. We have fulfilled all the promises made in the last 5 years. So with all the confidence, we are going into the people and we are receiving very good reception. And people are ready to vote YSRCP again.
Is it a bit more personal this time, the battle? Because of YS Sharmila also contesting from here. Is there more pressure on you?
No, nothing. I don't see any extra pressure on me. Basically, I feel sad that I'm contesting against her. She has gone into the wrong hands. She is completely working on behalf of Chandrababu Naidu and Yellow Media. She has gone into the wrong hands and she has been criticizing me and Jagananna every day in every meeting. So far, she has spent about 11 days campaign in Kadapa district, out of which she has uttered my name and Jagananna's name more than 5,000 times. So she is here only to criticize me and Jagananna and nothing else.
And I attended a campaign earlier. She was saying in every other campaign speech against you about murder charges against your uncle. What do you have to say about that?
People of this district know what kind of person Avinash Reddy is. It was a purely targeted investigation by CBI. Sunitaka, Chandrababu Naidu, and one big person in Delhi who previously headed one institute. All of them colluded and had done a targeted investigation to implicate me in this case. And I have a lot of confidence in our judiciary system, and I'll certainly come out very clean. And when something is sub judice, someone calling me murderer, Sunitamma or Sharmilamma, how far it is justified? So I leave it to their wisdom. They are using very deceptive words. I leave it to their wisdom. I can't criticize them just like how they do to me. I leave it to their wisdom.
So you're saying that they're family at the end of the day for you. So you won't criticize them. They're still family for you. They're still family for you, so you don't want to criticize them.
They have a lot of anger, jealousy, everything on me. I have nothing on them. I have nothing on them at all.
So you have only love for Sharmila and for Sunita, your cousins.
I sincerely pray God that they realize the truth soon and come back. And more importantly, I sincerely pray God that they realize that they are in the wrong hands of Chandrababu Naidu. See, she is claiming that she is daughter of the great leader YSR Garu. But the fact is, she is not working in the footsteps of YSR Garu. She is working in the footsteps of Chandrababu Naidu. People have understood that. People have clearly understood that she is working in the footsteps of Chandrababu Naidu, and people have started ignoring her.
She says that's because when she wanted to enter politics, the family stopped her. So she didn't have a choice but to go ahead and join on her own terms.
She never tried to come into YSRCP. She has floated her own party in Telangana, and for reasons known only to her, she did not contest there. And after getting close to Revanth Reddy and Chandrababu Naidu, she has joined in Congress party, and the only intention and the only task of Sharmilakka is to split YSRCP vote. I think you would have heard some audio phone call conversation also recently. It is very clear, crystal clear, that Sharmilamma is being used by Chandrababu Naidu only to split YSRCP votes, and I strongly request the voters of Andhra Pradesh not to fall into the trap of Chandrababu Naidu and Sharmilamma.
a family feud is playing out now in Andhra politics. Do you think it's something that will play out in a voter's mind that Rajshekhar Reddy's bidda is here? And then there's you who's also a family member.
No, people are not taking her seriously at all. People love Jagananna. People are ready to vote Jagananna back to power again.
If she wants to come back to the YSRCP, are the doors open for her? Or would you reach out to her to be a part of your party, to be a part of the family again?
As I told you just now, I sincerely pray God that she realizes that she is in the wrong hands. Once she realizes that, she will come back to our fold.
How confident are you of winning Kadapa? What is the kind of work that you've done in Kadapa? How confident are you that you'll win again?
It's 100% clear that we will retain Kadapa MP seat again. There is no doubt about it. We have been in the district for the last 5 years. We have been available in the district, and we have done a lot of good work in this district for farmers, for industries. We have done a lot of good work in this district for aviation, and we are pretty sure all our good deeds will 100% bring back us to power and also win the MP seat.
We'll speak to you on June 4th then, sir, for the results. Thank you very much. All the very best for your campaign.
A whole lot of selfie requests soon after the interview as Kadapa locals all want one click with the India Today mic. And it's back to action. As cliched as it is, we decide to stop for a quick
Let's do some chai pe charcha. మీరు ఎవరి సైడ్ లో ఉన్నారు ఇప్పుడు కడపలో?
జగన్ మేడం,
జగన్
జై జగన్.
ఇది జగన్ సైడ్ ఏ సైడ్? ఒక సైడ్ అవినాష్ రెడ్డి ఉన్నారు, ఇంకొక సైడ్ వాళ్ళ చెల్లి ఉన్నారు.
జగన్ సైడ్ మేడం. జై.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఎవరికి ఓటేస్తారు ఇప్పుడు?
తెలుగుదేశం.
స్టిక్కరే ఉంది ఫోన్ లో. ద ఫోన్ ఆఫ్ హిస్ హాస్ ఎ స్టిక్కర్. ఐ షుడ్ హావ్ సీన్ దిస్. తెలుగుదేశమా? ఎందుకు?
సంక్షేమ పథకాలు బాగున్నాయి.
ఇక్కడ లేకుంటే వైఎస్ఆర్ కడపలో మీరు టీడీపీకి ఓటేస్తారు ఎందుకు?
అంటే ఈసారి సంక్షేమ పథకాలు బాగున్నాయి. లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ సంక్షేమ పథకాలు అంతగా ప్రజలకు అందలే. అది కాకుండా మాధవిరెడ్డి గారు కడపలో మొట్టమొదటి మహిళగా నిలబడుతున్నది. ఆమె స్టేజ్ ఫేర్ కానీ వాయిస్ ఆఫ్ కానీ బాగా మాట్లాడుతుంది ఆమె.
ఇక్కడ చాలా ఎమోషనల్ గా ఒక సెంటిమెంట్ ఉంది వైఎస్ఆర్ రాజశేఖర రెడ్డి గారికి.
రాజశేఖర రెడ్డి ఉన్నప్పుడు రాజశేఖర
అంటే ఇప్పుడు వాళ్ళ బిడ్డ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు.
అది కాదు, అది ఎట్లా అవుతుంది? రాజశేఖర రెడ్డి వేరు, రాజశేఖర రెడ్డి కొడుకు వేరు. ఆయన రాజకీయం వేరు, ఈయన రాజకీయం వేరు.
మీరు రాజశేఖర రెడ్డి సపోర్ట్ చేసినారు,
చేశాం.
లేకుంటే ఇప్పుడు లేదు?
లేదు. సంక్షేమ పథకాలు ప్రజలకు బాగా ఇస్తారు అని చెప్పేసి మేనిఫెస్టోలో పెట్టారు కనుక ఆటోమేటిక్ గా ఇంకా తెలుగుదేశం. మాధవిరెడ్డి గారు.
సార్, హూ విల్ యూ ఓట్ ఫర్? ఎవరికి ఓటిస్తారు?
కడప నియోజకవర్గ అభ్యర్థి మాధవిరెడ్డి గారికి.
మాధవిరెడ్డి ఇక్కడ చాలా సపోర్ట్ ఉంది టీడీపీకి, ఎందుకు?
ఇంతవరకు కడప నియోజకవర్గానికి మహిళని అభ్యర్థిని సెలెక్ట్ చేయలేదు. ఫస్ట్ టైం సెలెక్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఇంతవరకు కడప అసెంబ్లీ నియోజకవర్గానికి లాస్ట్ ఉన్నటువంటి అంజద్ భాష ఎటువంటి కార్యక్రమాలు చేయలేదు. తర్వాత వైసీపీ ప్రభుత్వం చాలా అరాచకాలు. సామాన్య మానవుడు బతికే పరిస్థితిలో లేనటువంటి పనులు చేశాడు. షర్మిల న్యూలీ
ఇంకా కొంచెం ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్
కావాలి.
Thank you. I saw this in Tamil Nadu. I see it here too. That everyone you speak to, not just as a political opinion, but has great understanding of who is going which way, of who will win, of the issues here, and why they feel some leaders shouldn't be voted into power just yet.
As the sun sets on Kadapa, That's when the political lights come on. Our final stop of the day is YS Sharmila's campaign. Jagan's sister doesn't shy away from attacking her brother and using her father's name to make it clear. If you're a YSR supporter, vote for his bidda, his daughter.
So what does it take to continue on an election campaign in this heat? I learn it from the Andhra politicians who are out 24/7 campaigning, looking lovely in a sari at the end of the day, ma'am. But I also see you wearing sports shoes because that's what it takes to continue the campaign going forward. How has it been in Kadapa for you?
It's been very positive. The people understand the situation of the Kadapa elections. So honestly, it's been very, very encouraging, and I'm very sure of a great win.
I've been seeing, and I was here through your speech, all of them there wanting a glimpse of you, ma'am. So you have a sort of star attraction here, and you use that. You said Rajshekhar Reddy Bidda in every single line, daughter of YSR. You're in YSR Kadapa, so the stakes are definitely high, but do you believe this is a legacy battle?
No, it's a justice battle. It's a justice battle because my uncle, father of my cousin Sunita, was murdered 5 years ago, and no justice has been rendered to him even to this date. And on the day of the murder, we did not know who did this. But after the CBI inquiry, we know for sure that Mr. Avinash, the incumbent MP, Mr. Avinash Reddy's hand is in the murder. And yet Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy chose to protect him all these 5 years. Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, in fact, when the CBI went to arrest him in Kurnool, he put a barricade around Mr. Avinash Reddy. There were police, there were people, there were, goondas, there were all kinds of, it was a law and order situation. There was a ruckus there for 3 days. The CBI tried to arrest Avinash with all the proofs and evidences, and they had to go back empty-handed. So all this Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy has done using his power. And now, after the 5 years, the same incumbent MP who is accused in the murder of my own uncle is given the ticket again from YCP. And this is what I couldn't bear. So in fact, Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy is saying these same murderers should win again, protect themselves with the power given to them, and then they should go to the houses of parliament. And it did not seem right at all to me, and that's why I stood up and said, no, Avinash is not going to win again.
This is your cousin, Sunita.
Yes.
You've chosen to stand with Sharmila, ma'am. Why is that? Or this side of the family?
We are fighting for justice, and we both have a common cause, and so we stand together.
What we're seeing right now is, of course, today I think you also held a press conference where you showed the mirror, literally, to your brother, Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy. Why did you do that? What was the messaging you wanted to send across to Jagan Mohan Reddy?
Well, Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy is alleging that I am acting at the behest of Mr. Chandrababu Naidu. That Chandrababu Naidu is behind me joining Congress, is behind me contesting Kadapa. Not only that, he is also alleging Chandrababu Naidu being behind Sunita, being behind, because she is in this fight for justice. Not only that, Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy is also alleging that Chandrababu Naidu controls our neighbouring Chief Minister, Mr. Revanth Reddy. He also controls the Prime Minister Modi for having an alliance with TDP. So, in fact, Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy sees Chandrababu Naidu in everything. So, my point was, please look at yourself in the mirror and see if you're seeing yourself or being so obsessed with Mr. Chandrababu Naidu that the Chandrababu Naidu's face is going to reflect in the mirror.
Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, in an interview to us, and several times gets very emotional when he speaks about you. He says, I never wanted my sister to enter politics because I knew she'd be used by rivals to take us on. What do you have to say to that? What's your response to your brother?
I don't have much to say about this because respecting his wish, I was never ambitious enough to be a politician myself.
You entered very recently.
Exactly. So all this is because he felt that I should not be in politics, and for whatever reasons, his insecurities or whatever reasons, I still respected him for it. But it just turned out that I wanted to enter politics in Telangana, and I felt that nobody else should dictate what I want to do. with my life. When I felt that KCR is being the dictator, the tyrant of Telangana, and I felt that there should be an alternative in Telangana, I launched a party in Telangana, and I do not regret doing that. What I needed to do, I did. I created a lot of anti-incumbency for Mr. KCR, and we helped the Congress pull him down. And after that, I felt the need to join the Congress party because in Andhra, if you see, we deserved the special status for Andhra Pradesh. It was our right 10 years ago, and even till today, we haven't gotten the special status. That's because Mr. Chandrababu Naidu, 5-year first-term Chief Minister, and now the second-term Chief Minister, Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, both of them chose an alliance or a friendship with BJP instead of choosing the side of the people and fighting for the cause of the special status. So, in fact, there is no voice in Andhra Pradesh fighting for special status. When Mr. Rahul Gandhi came on a Jodo Yatra here in Andhra Pradesh and he declared that Congress party is committed to the special status and that we would give a 10-year special status, I was really impressed. And when I met them on the Telangana issue and after that gave the support to them, they actually invited me into the Congress party, and I felt there was a need for somebody to come to Andhra and fight for the cause of special status, and I found and I believe that Congress is the best platform for me.
You know, I was going to ask you this because the first time I spoke to you was when you were in a Padayatra as part of YSRTP. And I remember asking you then, would you ever jump over to Andhra? And you said no way. But you answered my question essentially by telling me why you've done that. Is there ever a possibility of you joining the YSRCP if Jagan Mohan Reddy tells you, you know, let's settle this, why don't you come back?
No, that ship has sailed.
No. Okay, so that's not going to happen. Let's talk about Kadapa here. You're facing off against your cousin, Avinash Reddy. I heard your speech here. You were talking about, of course, all of the allegations against him. He is still a very, very strong leader on ground. So how do you plan to combat that?
Well, I'm telling the people what they need to know. I'm telling the people what Mr. Avinash Reddy failed to do. The Kadapa Steel Factory was indeed the dream of my father, YSR, because this was a drought-hit area. And the steel factory was very important to the development of Kadapa. Had my father been alive, Kadapa Steel Factory would have been commissioned by now. But after that, Chandrababu became the Chief Minister and then he neglected it. And Jagan Mohan Reddy became the Chief Minister and he neglected too. So there is no Kadapa Steel Factory here, and I didn't see Mr. Avinash Reddy stand up in the Parliament and even once ask about the Kadapa Steel Factory. Even to this day, there is a need for employment for the youth of Kadapa. And that's what is not happening in Kadapa right now. The youth know about it, they understand it. Not only just the Kadapa Steel Factory, even in this Kadapa very town, the water problem is so massive here, the water given to the people is once in 4 or 5 days. How do you explain that? What's the point of having an MP? What's the point of having an MLA who's the Deputy Chief Minister if they're not going to come of use to the people? These people are only using their authority to protect themselves, murdering and then protecting themselves, or using their authority to grab lands and do liquor mafias and things like that. And I just don't think it's fair, and that's what I'm telling the people. That's what they're convinced of also, because they've witnessed to it even more than I am.
That's very strong words. But emotionally, are you tied to Kadapa as well? Emotionally, do you have a link with this constituency, with this district?
Of course I have a link. I grew up here. Yeah. My childhood belonged here. For a long time I lived here. My father worked here as a doctor. So these people see me as their own daughter. And yes, I do have an emotional bond with them.
Amazing catching up with you. All the very best to you. How much will you win by?
I would let God decide that. But I truly believe that this battle is the Lord's.
We get a glimpse of the fanfare for Sharmila as she leaves. Requests for selfies galore.
I love being on the road. It's an absolute pleasure and honor that I get to visit so many parts and see different people, different cultures. The one challenge in Andhra Pradesh is that this is a huge state. Anywhere I'm traveling, minimum of 7 to 8 hours. to get to any place. Like now, I've just left Kadapa. We're going to be traveling through the night. Our election express is on the road, and it's going to take us just about 8 hours to get to Vijayawada. But it's interesting to be there because if we hit the road and get to Vijayawada, the political action there is very similar to Kadapa in the sense that again there's a family feud. So Tuesday, 6 p.m, Election Express in Vijayawada.